Hey, today I'm changing the starter on my vehicle, and I just wanted to let you guys in on some of the things that's going on with this change out. Okay, this is the new starter right here. Okay, as you can see right here, it's new starter. It's a rebuilt starter. It's a little bit over $100. You can crawl under the truck here. I'll let you see what the old starter is. This is a Ford F-150. The starter is up in there. Turn some light on here so you can see. Okay, this right here, it was a bolt. This bolt has an extension on it. Let's see if you can see it. This bolt right here has an extension on it where a wire was affixed to this one with a nut on top of the wire, and this part right here is the part that actually holds the starter in. So I've already taken that out of there, and I thought that this is a very important thing to let you see. Now this one right here, this is an unfortunate situation right here, but this nut right here is the nut that goes in this one right here. Okay, and then there's one more. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see. And there's one more on the top. Anyway, let's see. Can you see that there? Okay, so I've taken the tire off. You can see it. I'll back it up a little bit. See the tire over there. Taking the tire off. And you can see it's really tight. So what I'm going to do right now is remove the wheel well so I can have access to the top from coming in through the side. But that's the starter. You can see the way it's sitting right there, and there's 3 bolts, 1, 2, and there's one on the top. And they are 13 millimeter for a Ford F-150, 2000 Ford F-150. Alright, right here I'm going to go ahead and start taking off the wheel well. It's kind of important because you gain access to the starter from the side. As you can see right here, the tire is off, and the wheel well has 7 32nd screws lining the inner part of the well. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those. If you have a drill, it'll be a whole lot easier. I don't know if you can see that. Go ahead and do it like this. Just unscrew it. A lot of times it'll be a little bit rusty, so you can just turn them back and forth. And if you don't have a drill, come out. Make sure you keep your screws in a safe place, because you don't want to take them out and not be able to find them to replace them. It depreciates the value of your automobile. Once again, I'd say this is a Ford F-150 2000 5.4 liter 2-wheel drive. Okay, right now the wheel well should be loose. You can just wiggle it out. I'll see you here in a few minutes. Okay, right now I have the wheel well removed, and you can see See a little space in there where you can get in there and work on the starter. That's it right there. Okay, one of the hardest parts about taking out this starter is that top screw. And as you can see right here, I just was able to get the ratchet on there, so you can see that it's on there. So what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes is turning it, and you see we only have just a little bit of room in there. So you see where we are. We're inside the wheel well, and we're turning that top screw on the starter. I'm going to be working on that for a while, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so right now what I've done with this is I've taken out the final bolt. The final bolt came from up here. I actually ratcheted it out from this angle right here. Okay, so I broke it loose, and it wasn't that tight at all once I made that first break, and I was able to go ahead and unscrew it with my hand. So it has anti-seize on it. You know, I'd like to thank the mechanics that put that on there, make sure it didn't freeze up. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go ahead and remove the wires off of the front. I've already disconnected the battery cable. That was the first thing that I did. So right now I'm going to go ahead and take these wires off. Okay, as you can see, I'm removing the wires there. I've already removed one, and there's another one up there that I'm about to take off too. So okay, in a few minutes I'll have this out, and then you'll actually be able to look at it, and then we'll start getting ready to put the new one in. Okay, at this point right here I'm going on removing the old starter. As you can see, the teeth are all worn out. Okay, it was in there in this position right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the new starter and commence to putting it in. Alright, the teeth on the flywheel looks pretty good. Actually, I'm going to take a closer look. Shine a light up in there. And damn. You're able to see the flywheel inside there. I see metal shavings in there, so that's really not a good sign. Okay. Okay, now at this point right here, I've got the starter back inside. I brought it in from underneath, next to these gas lines. So as you can see, it's pointed down right now, and I'm going to go ahead and lift it up, and I'm going to line the hose up. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to line the hose up. Right here you can see there's a bolt sticking out there, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on there like this. Okay, there, the connection is made. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back here up on the top, and as you can see, I got the starter in there, and the top bolt is screwing in pretty nicely. I'll go ahead and put this flashlight over there so you can see it, as I'm actually turning it. I'm actually just in there turning it like this. So as you can see right here, I'm just cranking away in there at that top bolt. That's the most difficult part to reach. Put the wire out of the way there, and you can just see, you can actually see the starter here, the new starter, and you can see the ratchet going up and down. Okay, and you just spend a little time doing that to make sure it's nice and tight and everything else should work out pretty good. Alright, so I guess I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I have a 13mm wrench right here. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this bolt back up. You can see that part. The bolt on the top is pretty much tight. The bolt on the side is pretty much secure like it needs to be. I can use I can use the box end side of the wrench. All of this can take place approximately 2 or 3 hours if you're actually working fast and you don't run across any problems. So get up early in the morning and start working on it. Once again, this is a Ford F-150. I've been having problems with it, so I decided I'd go ahead and take care of this. Once and for all. So right now it's pretty tight. Don't want to tighten it down too hard. You might break the bolt, or you might strip the nut. So you just want to make sure it's nice and snug, and we'll go ahead and start reconnecting the wires here. Alright, I guess I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, here we go. I moved the truck. The truck was parked over there up against the fence, or the tire was laying over there. But right now, I know it's late. I had to go run a few errands, but I just wanted to go ahead and start the truck and show you that the starter that I just installed today, it worked pretty good. So it sounds really good too. Well, at least it did when I first put it in. So here we go. We're starting the key. And there we go. It sounds wonderful. Okay, so hey, wonderful. Alright, so hit me up, leave a comment.